Hi Blue and Grey group, here is your task for Wednesday. So we're going to be working on those contractions again. Just one task today to do, so you're going to need to have something to write on. Okay, so make sure you've got all of your bits and pieces ready before we get started. Okay, so we've got some words here on the chopping board. These words are going to be chopped up and some letters will be removed and put in the bin. And where those letters have been removed, we will need an apostrophe to go in. Okay, so what I want you to think about is for each of these examples, there are 5 there. I want you to think about what will the finished word look like. So for example, when you look at there is, what does there is become? What is another shorter way of saying there is? So there is a deer in the field. Okay, what words need taking out, and therefore where do you put that apostrophe to show where those letters need taking out, and where then do you put the apostrophe to show where those letters have been taken out? How I'd probably do this if I were you is I would write down as a list all of those 5 examples. So write down there is, might not, who had, they will, she shall. Write those all down, and what I'd like you to try and do is then write them as a contraction. Okay, so there is becomes theirs, for example. So how would we write theirs? What letters are we taking out of there is? And therefore, where does the apostrophe need to go? So you might need a little bit of time to do this. Do all 5 because the answers I'm going to show you all at once. So pause the video and take as much time as you need to do this. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers and see how you got on. If you didn't get them right, please do pause the video again and write them correctly, just to try and give yourself a little kind of mental reminder of what they should look like. Okay, here we go. Okay, there you go. So there's in the bin is all of the letters that have been taken out. So there is becomes theirs. We took out the letter I there. Who had becomes who'd. So H and A have been taken out there. Might not, that becomes mightn't. So the O gets replaced with an apostrophe. They will becomes they'll. So W and I get replaced with an apostrophe. And she'll used to be she will. So again, W and I again. These are words that we will use when we're speaking. We would use them without even thinking about them. When it comes to spelling these and writing these correctly, they can be a little bit of a challenge, which is why we've spent all week on them, and we will do so tomorrow and Friday. But don't panic if at this point you're thinking I'm still not quite 100% positive and confident about contractions, because it will be something that we continue to focus on in the classroom when we're all back together. Okay guys, so hope you got on all right with that one. As I said, if you didn't, do take some time just to pause here and rewrite them as they are correctly, just to give yourself a little reminder. Okay guys.